Hello and welcome back to Green Money Momentum, where we talk about market movements, making money, and money momentum. I'm your host, Trevor, and today we're going to be talking about the hottest AI stocks in the market right now. So what inspired me to talk about this topic today is I'm actually on vacation. Reason why I'm in a different backdrop. I'm in a hotel. I'm also in a suit because I'm about to attend a wedding right now. And so I just got off the plane and out of the airport, and I took a Waymo back to this hotel. For those that aren't familiar with what Waymo is a self-driving car. It is powered by AI. So if you get into a Waymo, there is going to be no driver in the front seat. It's just going to be you in the car, and you could sit anywhere. You could sit in the front seat if you want. You could sit in the passenger. You could sit in the back seats, but it's a crazy experience for those that have never seen it, because Waymo's not everywhere yet. Just I think in 10 different states. I'll pop up a video here. So this is what it looks like when you are in a Waymo.
Feel futuristic, but the need to buckle up. You can also use the app or passenger screen to speak to a rider support agent at any.
So unfortunately, Waymo is not yet on the New York Stock Exchange, but there are still a lot of great stocks that are using AI that we can invest into. So let's get started. Let's take a look at our first stock. That's going to be one you may have heard about. It's basically the darling of all AI stocks. And if you've been in the market at all in the last year and a half, I'm sure you've heard about it. It's had some of the most massive gains, and that is Nvidia. And as always, these are just my opinions. This is not financial advice. I always recommend doing your own due diligence before doing any investing. So when we take a look at Nvidia in the last year, they are up 172%. And to really show you guys how hyperbolic and crazy this stock has went, let's take a look at the last 5 years, up 2,600%. So this thing at its low, and this has been a quick rise too. This was just in 2022. This thing was at $12. It's all the way up to 124 now. So that's a 12x return for anybody who joined in from the beginning. So the stock is up 2,000%, which I know for a lot of new investors could be pretty spooky. You don't want to put yourself up on the top of the mountain and eat all the red candlesticks on the way down. But I can assure you with this company being one of the top AI stocks, let's go over their website right here. We could just look at some of their products. So they have tons of different things. They do everything AI. They have graphic cards, laptops, etc., etc. But again, being on such a massive mountain, we don't want to eat a ton of red candlesticks. So we want to make sure when doing our technical analysis that we do some fundamental analysis, and we're not just buying into a losing play. A future losing play. Again, we don't want to buy on the top. Great thing with this company, this is from a recent financial report, July 2024. Their revenue was at $30 billion, and even better, their net income was at $16 billion. So if you guys follow companies, you know a lot of the times it could be hard for the net income to be close to the gross income just because of all the different expenditures with business. So to be above 50% on net income is pretty insane and pretty incredible. Next, we're going to be talking about the stock SoundHound AI. They engage in the development and owning of commercialization of voices, sounds, and natural language in artificial intelligence. I think this is huge when we look at the last year or so. AI voices and the use of AI in general, but AI voices and AI sounds have only grown. A lot of YouTubers don't ever actually speak with their own voice. They just use AI sounds. There's a lot of talk about actors being replaced through AI sounds. So that is what this company deals with. They are on the up and up when it comes to AI sound specifically. What I think is most appetizing about this stock is when you take a look at it on the 1 year chart. First off, they are up 133%, which is really great. But when we take a look at support and resistance levels here, basically hit a resistance level right close to $9, and it went down to the support here at $3.55, and it's basically been in a channel since. So what I think is interesting about this play is I could totally see a scenario where there's going to be a descending triangle And when that triangle completes, that could create a pretty big squeeze from there. When something is trading in a channel for a long time, it's eventually going to have to go either up or down. And I think that this is still a play that has not been yet seen by enough eyes. And I still think there's a ton of potential in AI. So I think this market and this sector is only growing. I think SoundHound at a $4.69 price is basically a steal. I see by the end of 2025, this play could be up all the way up to $20 or higher. Last, we've talked about this play before. We actually talked about this on the top 3 hottest stocks for the month of October. This is Palantir. The reason why I'm so bullish on Palantir is they are also an AI stock, but they deal a lot with government contracts. So basically, you add AI with the government and you have guaranteed money. When it comes to the private sector, of course, you're always betting on things like the economy. You're hoping that the consumer comes to you and spends money with you. When it comes to the government is money. So they could spend unlimited amounts of money, and we know how much the government loves to overspend. Palantir, when we also take a look at the technical analysis, it is on the up and up. So for the last 5 years, it's finally on the rise. It is at an all-time high, and it just recently hit $40. But I still think this play has a ton of potential to continue to run up to much higher highs. Thank you guys for watching my video today. Please let me know what you thought of these picks, if you're bullish on these AI stocks, or if there's any others that you have your eyes on in the market right now. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.